Greetings to you. This is Michelle Strickland, and I'm coming to you today with Conversation with Self. Conversation with Self is a segment. When I do it, I normally do it on a Monday. And it's just, I have a discussion with myself about different things that I think about, So what you going to talk about today, Michelle? Effective communication. Effective communication, Michelle? Yeah, effective communication. We need to just have a discussion about that. In the global marketplace of today, effective communication isn't just a skill, it's a cornerstone of success. But communication isn't just about words, it's about understanding cultural nuances, especially in negotiation. That's why, when I started really recording on a regular basis, I'm focusing on 4 major religions, okay? I'm just haven't done Buddhism for a while because I changed my schedule, but anyway, so we discuss those topics because I think it's important to be able to. I want to be cross-cultural. I want to understand how people think and feel from different cultures, So that's why I'm doing it. But communication isn't just about words. It's about understanding cultural nuances, especially in negotiation, like I have mentioned. Every culture has its own way of communicating. What may be direct and assertive in one culture could be considered rude or aggressive in another. Learning to navigate these cultural nuances is crucial, especially in negotiation. Misunderstandings can lead to failed deals and missed opportunities. But by learning to recognize and respect cultural differences, we can bridge the gap and foster clearer understanding. I believe in that, I grew up in an area in Iowa. I'm from an area where they were multicultural people. They just embraced everybody's culture and everybody acknowledged each other's culture, and there wasn't no big deal about it. And then other people supported them when they were supporting their culture. Other cultures would come and learn about their culture. They had cultural festivals and events, for people to learn about each other's cultures, because we're all different. To say we're the same, we bleed, but we're different. And I wish we would stop saying that. We're all different. Effective communication isn't just about speaking. It's about listening, observing, and adapting. And I'm a firm believer in that. I talk. I'm talking now because I'm recording videos, but I could be in that, I don't talk to because I'm by myself. I'll talk to myself sometimes, but aside from that, my thing is that I really observe people. I don't want everybody in my space, So I want to watch how they are as a person, and I watch their behavior for a while. Because I don't want just anybody around me, And I'm serious about that, and I've always been like that. And if people mistreat me, then I distance myself from them, because I don't want to be around people like that are looking for, the way to get over on somebody, But they can get out of it, Instead of just looking at the person as somebody to build with. I can, So I like peace. My house is peaceful. It always has been. When I've dated people through the years who, I saw some things that I didn't like, they had to go. See ya. because it created an imbalance, you know, and I didn't want that around my kids because I became a single parent. So I had to raise my kids too, you know, and between me and their dad going back and forth. So I couldn't have a whole bunch of hoop-de-doo around them. And I wasn't going to have a whole bunch of hoop-de-doo if, you know, so people had to go. Let me say this again. Effective communication isn't just about speaking. It's about listening, observing, and adapting. It's about building relationships based on trust and respect. I don't trust everybody. I'm going to tell you right now. I don't care who it is. Because people have done me in so much. I'm like, I'll let you show me what you're about and who you're about. Because I'm not in a hurry, because I'm not in I don't like that, let's hurry up and done. No. I've done that before, I sure have, and it gets you and me, and I ain't going to do that ever again. Because it's not that serious. I have a good life. And I'm going to keep it good. And I don't care if other people don't understand where I'm going with my life. It doesn't matter. I'm the author of my own life, you know. When we take the time to understand and appreciate each other's cultural perspectives, you know, that opens the door to so many other opportunities. You're right, Michelle. Michelle, you know what? You had some few good points today.